Hey guys, welcome to BP, the Bible Perspective. Does the COVID vaccine contain a microchip? And worse, is it the mark of the beast, 666? Now before we unpack this, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. Now there's a lot of fear and distrust over the vaccine, mainly because of a lack of knowledge fueled by conspiracy theories. Now, some Christians take it even a step further by saying that this could be the mark of the beast. I want to share a couple of thoughts on that and tell you why it is not. Now, just on the vaccine alone, let me just tell you, the idea that there's a microchip that's being injected into people have been totally debunked. Those claims are false. There is no microchips. But now, let's just say that is true. Now, let me tell you, I received the vaccine. I'm considered an essential worker, so the vaccine was made available to me. Other than a sore arm and a little fatigue, I experienced no symptoms. Now, I'll admit, I don't know what they injected into me, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a microchip. Now, the idea that this could be the mark of the beast doesn't bother me at all, because in order for me to take the mark of the beast, you have to understand that period of time and really what the Bible says on the mark of the beast. Now, think about this. We have to be in this period of time, that period of time of the 7 year or the reign of the beast, right? In order to receive the mark in the first place. Now, let's back up, because there are a lot of Christians who are afraid of any kind of technology that suggests a microchip. Now, the Bible doesn't say at all, it never even intimated that the mark of the beast will be a chip. That was something that people sort of concluded, and that's being nice. Now, I want to say maybe 50, 60 years ago, this idea of the chip probably came to be, mainly because probably we could see the technology. Now, you go back before the age of the technology, let's go back 100 years, 150 years, and you're reading the book of Revelations, and you probably would think, how can some of these things happen? Like, for example, in the 11th chapter of Revelations, you see two witnesses that will witness for 3.5 years, tormenting the beast and all of the wicked people on the earth. Finally, the beast will kill these two witnesses, and he will prevent their bodies from being buried. They will lie in the street in Jerusalem for 3.5 days. And after 3.5 days, they will stand at their feet and ascend into heaven. The Bible says all of the world will be watching them. Now, you have to, if you're reading that 200 years ago, you think, how in the world could that be? Well, now we know because of the technology. We know that we got 24-hour news cycles, social media, so we know how the whole world could watch a single event at the same time. Okay, that's fine, but here's where the confusion comes in at. In the 13th chapter of Revelation, it talks about the beast implementing his mark. And what it says that you cannot buy or sell unless you have that mark. There, people made the conclusion that the mark had to be a computer chip. That's not what the book of Revelation says at all. Now, this is a permanent marker. It could be just that. They could just literally take this marker and write 666 on my hand or 666 on my forehead. And that's it, right? 666, and that's it. So now I can buy and sell. Doesn't have to be a computer chip. Now, I'm not saying it will be a computer chip or not be a computer chip. What I am saying is that it doesn't have to be a computer chip in order to be a mark. But that won't even be the biggest issue. And the reason why I'm going to stress this is because there are a lot of people who are afraid of the technology. Get back to the vaccine, right? If I'm taking if they injected a microchip in me, am I receiving the mark of the beast? No. In order for you to take the mark of the beast and to be damned forever, understand what the Bible says about the beast. Now, first and foremost, the mark of the beast, and you got to stop watching these Christian movies from the perspective of thinking you can learn something in terms of end times. They are fictional movies, badly written, most of them. Now, I admit they're my guilty pleasures. But as far as theology, they all get an F. They give you a fictional version of what somebody thinks, and most of the time, it's badly written. The plot is bad. And again, you will see that the main thing that these Christian band of mercenaries are going to do, their sole purpose is to take down the beast, take down the computer chip. Silly. Again, it never said that. And the reason why that's important to note is because what is the biggest issue about the mark of the beast is that it's people taking it voluntarily. Now, here's the thing. The Bible tells us in the 13th chapter of Revelation that the beast will receive his authority from Satan himself, and that the world at that time will not only worship the beast, but they will worship the Satan who gave the power. Gave the beast his authority. That's what you have to understand. The receiving of the mark of the beast will be one to say, I embrace Satan, I worship Satan, and hate God. That's why it is such a damnable thing. Technology or not, it has nothing to do with it. Even if it was a chip, it has nothing to do with it. It's going to be that the world will be so wicked, so sinful at that time, that they're going to reject God. Remember, if you read the 19th chapter of Revelations, the beast with the armies of the world will gather and try to fight Jesus. So the idea is that you have to understand that it has nothing to do with a chip. As I said, even now, if they had technology for a microchip, and I think there's talk about it, or maybe people are trying to get it, where you can have a credit card implanted in your hand. Well, I'm not afraid to take a micro chip in my hand as a credit card. I just don't want one. I don't want anything non-biological under my skin. But here's what I'm not going to take it because, oh my God, this might be the mark of the beast. No, because to take the mark of the beast, I'm saying to God, I hate you. And I'm saying to Satan, I love you, and to the beast. That's the main difference. So my point is, don't be afraid of technology. Maybe you may accept it or don't accept it. But the technology itself has nothing to do with the beast in terms of your allegiance to it. It has everything to do with how you reject God or not. That's the issue of the beast. So again, I took the vaccine. Now some people won't take the vaccine because they don't medically, whatever. Okay, that's fine. But my thing is, it has nothing to do with the mark of the beast. All right. So look, guys, that's my perspective. And don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to BP the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. Till next time, I'll see you then.